Talking about the possibility of this being the afterlife, man. The sort of shit that's, like, impossible, like, um... God, I don't even know what to say. I know I just sound like a fucking crazy person or something when I talk about any of this shit, but things are very, very strange, man. Imagine... I don't even... It's hard to even explain the kind of shit that I see on a daily basis. The kind of absolutely crazy crap that happens, man. It's like I wouldn't believe it. I understand, like, how hard it would be to, like, even explain this shit because I just sound like I'm nuts or like I'm hallucinating. But I don't know, like, you call it the Mandela effect, right? That's what people call it, but people don't really get into how fucking crazy it is. Like, I'm one of the only people that'll actually talk about. I mean, I've heard a couple of people get into some stuff. Most of the people that talk about the really crazy shit that happens, their channels disappear or something, you know. But like, see, crazy shit that happens. I've told this story before, but tell it again. There was this big tree kind of in our backyard. Technically it was our yard, but I don't know, I won't get into that. Say it's the neighbor's yard though, because I mean they put a fence up there, but I think it was technically on our land. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, there's this big fucking tree, and one day I was in my room. It was like maybe 11 in the morning or something, and this tree falls and I feel the house shake. I hear the loud crash, and I look out and I'm like, oh, the tree's gone, because the tree had fell, this big tree had fell down. It's like the biggest tree there was there, you know. And for the next like 2-3 days, there's dudes over there with chainsaws cutting this thing up, and I'm hearing them throw the logs and pile the logs into trucks and trailers. I watched the trucks and trailers drive past the house full of logs that they had, you know, cut off from this tree that fell, right? Long story short, a while later I look out the window and that tree is standing there. Like it never fell, you know. Other shit that happens, God, you wouldn't believe the kind of shit that happens, man. I mean, fucking absolutely insane shit, man. It's constant. Like, I think this is what makes me think I must have died. I mean, this must be the afterlife, but it's like some crazy gaslighting experience, you know. Like, things change. Physically fucking change. And then there's all kinds of weird shit that'll happen, too. That, like, synchronicities and weird shit, you know. Like, I don't know. It's like, how can I explain the kind of weird shit? I don't know. Imagine if you, like, opened up the curtains and looked out the window, and there was like 50 midgets dressed like clowns getting into a car, right? Like that kind of shit, right? But it's like really happening, you know? Other people see it. It's not like I'm just imagining shit. It's not like I'm just having some kind of hallucination. Other people see the shit, you know? The weird shit. What sort of things? Well, this old guy that I talked to when I was drunk earlier, who said that we were dead and that this is heaven. He said that. This guy had cancer. I talked to him, said he was dying, had a few months to live or something. I look at this guy, he looks healthier than he ever has. It's been like a year. The guy looks healthier than he ever has, you know? He looks younger than he did, and healthier than he did. But like, no, weird shit will happen like almost every day. It just does. Very strange stuff. Like, well, one of the things is like government vehicles and stuff will change. Like the police cars will be different one day. Garbage trucks, construction vehicles, shit like that will like change colors, change style. The sirens will sound different, you know, shit like that. Fire trucks, ambulances, you know, things like that. You see these things drive down Main Street like every day, basically, right? And from one day to the next, the sirens will sound different, the paint jobs will be different, the model of vehicles will be different, you know? The garbage trucks look completely different than they used to, but that'll change back and forth, you know? Look like this. They look like the fucking trucks from iRobot or something now, half the time. One day it'll be red and blue lights, and the next day it'll be just blue lights, and another day it'll be just red lights, and the fucking sirens will sound completely different from one day to the next. All kinds of shit happens, and like, well, there's another example of this. Well, this is an old one, kind of, but like, okay, one day it was announced on television, on the radio, everywhere, that kratom was banned and was going to become a scheduled drug, basically, right? It was illegal. They made it illegal. They made it, and then next thing you know, they're selling it everywhere. It's in every fucking store. Kratom just appeared like out of fucking nowhere. Suddenly was in every goddamn convenience store, every smoke shop. It was fucking everywhere. Just like in the blink of an eye, it went from being something that's like non-existent that I never heard of to just being and then it was announced that it was illegal, and then it was everywhere, and it's completely legal. And nobody seemed to even notice. I noticed it, you know. I was like, that's fucking weird. That shit's potent, man. I'm telling you, that probably should have been a scheduled drug. I bought a bottle of that once, and I tried it, and I thought, everyone's saying, oh, you gotta take a whole bunch of it, right? I think I took like 4 of these pills or something, thinking, because everyone says, oh, you gotta take a lot of it or something, right? That stuff fucked me up, man. I felt like I was dying when it got into like, that stuff hit me like a ton of bricks, man. I haven't taken it since. I think I might have taken one or two pills at some point, like a time again or two afterwards, but like I'm kind of afraid to take it because the shit's so fucking strong. I can't believe this shit is just sold over the counter like that. It's fucking ridiculous. And there's a lot of people that are taking it every day, you know, taking buttloads of it. That's crazy, man. That shit's like hardcore, dude. I thought it was gonna be like a supplement, like ginseng or something. No, that shit is strong, man. That is a drug. That is straight up like potent fucking drug, is what that is. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, shit is weird. Shit, I don't know what the hell to do about it though. It's like I feel lost. I feel completely lost and alone and fucking like I just want things to get better, I just want things to get better. I want to have a home. God forbid I should have some fucking actual love in my life. I'm just fucking lonely, like really lonely. And I don't know, just the world outside seems so crazy and so threatening and so fucked up that like I don't even like to go to the grocery store. I don't even like to like drive a couple of blocks down the street to go to the post office. I just like if I won the lottery or something, dude, I would buy a house and some land, have a big tall fence around it, big tall gate, surveillance cameras and floodlights and fucking reinforced doors and windows, and I would just stock up on years worth of food and water, and I would just not fucking go anywhere probably. I'd be like fucking Howard Hughes or some shit, That's where my head is at basically. I would say fuck the world, Goodbye world, you fucking suck. I'm just gonna hide in my fucking house now. Basically, hide on my property. I guess I'd go outside, I'd go outside because I like to see the sun and I like nature and stuff. I'd do some gardening and stuff. That would just be my life, man. I'd just be growing a big garden, and sitting out and watching the fucking birds and the squirrels and the rabbits and stuff. Be feeding the deer, I would totally like say just screw the shit going on. I hate it. I do. I hate even going to the grocery store. It drives me nuts just even going to the grocery store to go get some food and water. I resent it. When I have to go, I have to walk into the grocery store. It's like it's a chore, to even get up and go to do that because God, I don't want to, I hate because shit is just so weird and so crazy like everywhere I go that I can't stand this shit, It's fucked up, man, everywhere. I wish to hell I could win the lottery and just go do that. Just fucking. That's what I would do, though. I don't know. I think I would want to, if I had like a buttload of money. I have other ideas. Like I would like to be able to build a community where, a place where like homeless people can have a home. I thought, I had this idea for like a sort of a commune where there would be like a yurt village built, with a perennial garden where the landscape would be set up so people could have their own space and have solar panels and everything kind of off grid, where people could live comfortably and actually have a home, basically. Probably have to make it like 501c3 church sort of a thing or something in order to avoid all the taxes and so on. But like, yeah, I don't know. it's a dream, but it's not something I can probably pull off, you know, not unless I win a big lottery or something. How am I supposed to help the homeless when I'm fucking on my way to becoming one, you know? I've given money to homeless people numerous times, many times over the last year. Many hundreds of dollars. And I'm just watching my money fucking disappear into like a black hole of this fucking motel. And I'm getting closer and closer to being broke, and I'm gonna have to be out there with a fucking cardboard sign, feed me. You know? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck they do it, man. How they get by like that. I see them all over the place, man. I hear them talking and like. I remember I went to like a convenience store. There's this nice woman that works at this convenience store. I visit sometimes and get cigarettes or whatever. I don't really buy cigarettes that often anymore because I vape, you know. But sometimes. Or I'll get lottery tickets there, you know. And I go in there and there's this homeless woman that walks in. And she's just so fucking pleased that she was able to get a little bit of clothes. Somebody gave her some clothes and she's so happy about it. And she said, "Oh yeah, I finally got some sleep." She fell asleep in a fucking graveyard. Just slept on the ground. And she's just so excited about having got somebody gave her some clothes, you know. Got a shirt and some pants or something, you know. God damn. People fucking suffering, man. Just suffering. And I'm sitting here bitching because my situation sucks, but I know, like, I guess I'm lucky compared to others right now. But for how fucking long, you know? Well, at least I'm out of fucking beer now. I wouldn't have even had that goddamn beer left if they hadn't delivered like a double order. I ordered beer on Uber, or no, DoorDash, I guess, like a week ago or something, right? About a week ago. And, like Monday or something, I don't know. And, I ordered a case and they delivered 2, double charged me. And I tried to get a refund, but it was too much of a pain in the ass. I just ended up taking the other case, and the thing was just sitting there. And I'm laying in bed, I'm looking at this fucking thing every day. And I'm just taking vitamins and probiotics and stomach pills and drinking fucking Pepto-Bismol and just sick as hell. Running to the fucking toilet all day, huh? Feeling like shit. And it's like nothing I did made me any better. And the whole time there's some dude just ranting and raving and screaming and cussing and loudly threatening people and stuff. And I didn't sleep worth a shit for like, must have been 4 days or almost 5 days. And I kind of just fucking snapped, and I just kind of said fuck it when, you know, it was like 3 o'clock or 3:30 in the morning, like day before yesterday or whatever. And I just reached for a beer, and I thought, oh, I'll just have 1 or 2. Maybe I can sleep through this ranting and raving. And then one or two turned into the whole fucking case, you know. I drunk for like 2 days and made a fucking ass of myself. God. I'm so sick of that shit. Just, I don't know, I don't want to drink that crap. At least it's fucking gone now. I know I'll be sober probably at least another 4 or 5 days, hopefully longer. Hopefully I don't drink anymore. I don't want to fucking be goddamn drunk. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do next week if I have to, like, I gotta quit blowing so much money. Blow so much money on this motel. Now I gotta basically hide in my room because I got some guy that hates my fucking guts and will try to murder me or some shit. I'm scared to leave the fucking room. Or somebody's gonna try to jump me or something. Get fucking ganged up on or something. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know. Maybe I ought to load all my shit up into the car, but it's like, I don't know where the hell to even go. Because, like, where am I even gonna park? Is there even anywhere that I can park where people will leave me the fuck alone? Like, does that even exist? A safe place to park a car? Does that fucking exist anywhere? Does a place exist where I can set up a tent and not have somebody fucking attacking or robbing or harassing me? Does that exist anywhere? I don't know, man. Got people telling me I should try to find a camp trailer and buy that, move into it, but I don't even know where the hell I would park it. I know if I buy a camp trailer or a motorhome or something, if I could even afford it anymore. I found some cheap thing or something. That anywhere I park, there's going to be someone probably chasing me around, telling me, oh, you can't park here, you can't park here, you can't park here, you know. And to, like, rent a space to park a camper, you have to have a camper that's no older than 10 years old. So, in other words, you have to spend, like, you know, minimum, like, damn near about $20,000 or something in order to have a camper that you're even allowed to park anywhere. And then you have to apply the same way you would have to apply for an apartment, and they could just deny you, say, no, you can't park here. They won't just take your fucking money. You got to apply and get their approval to be allowed to park the fucking thing anywhere, you know. I've applied for fucking apartments for a year. I signed up for fucking subsidized housing. Can't get that. That many moons ago, you know. I don't know what the fuck to do, man. I'm fucking lost. I'm losing my shit here, man. I'm trying to hold it together, but it's like I feel so fucking lost. I don't know what the fuck to say. You know, the drinking thing is not so much the biggest problem. It's more of it is bad. It's bad, but it's like a symptom, you know. It's not the whole issue. It's a symptom of the fact that I am fucking, like, alone, and I've just been alone for so goddamn long, and I got nobody basically at least nobody useful that's actually on my side. My mom's husband is nice to me, but he's not really helpful anymore, you know. He was helpful in the first place. If it wasn't for him, I'd have jack shit, basically. But at least he looks in the telling cell. Occasionally remembers to say, oh, hey, I saw a camper in there, you know. But that's about it. I could have fucking rented a house a year ago and could still be there and still have tens of thousands of dollars left if anyone would have just approved me and let me rent a damn place. I mean, maybe I would have ended up getting a job and just really having my shit together by now, you know, if that was the case. But I just haven't had a home the whole fucking time. And I've been kind of surrounded by, you know, kind of scary, fucking dangerous types of people all the time. So I just feel like I always have to be on the defensive. I feel like I can't let my fucking guard down. Like, I just want to hide in my fucking room and not go anywhere. Unless I'm drinking. Then I think I'm fucking 200 feet tall and bulletproof or something. When I'm sober, I feel threatened. I feel surrounded. Fucking beat down like you wouldn't fucking believe. And it's getting to the point where, like, I can't take this shit anymore. I feel like I'm gonna snap, you know? It's really getting to the point where, like, I'm scared that, like, I'm 39 years old and I don't know if I'm gonna make it to fucking 40 or make it to be, you know, much older. I mean, my sister, the guy she was with, he died at 43, organ failure from drinking, you know. I went to see him in the hospital. I mean, this guy was mean as hell to me, but I still went to visit him in the hospital. And I told him I'm sorry. I told him I loved him and stuff. Because it was maybe the last time I was going to see the dude, and I didn't want to be an asshole, you know. And the guy, he had bloated up and turned yellow, man. You ever see the movie Sin City? That guy's like totally yellow. He looked like a freaking Simpson, you know. Not pretty. I've seen people. That's not the first person I've seen go out bad, you know. Because he'd drink like a fish. The guy drank every fucking day. Me, maybe once in 4 or 5 days or something, you know. Or I'll end up on a bender for a day or two, usually is what happens. End up drunk for 2 fucking days or something. 3 days if it's a real bad one. Then I'm sober for like 4 or 5 days after that. Totally determined to never drink again, you know. And then something will happen. End up having to go to the grocery store, or I've just got booze left over from the last time. And I'm sitting there kind of staring at it for like goddamn near a week. And then something happens that just gets on my nerves, and something I can't take the pressure, and I end up cracking and drinking. And I'm tired of that, man. I'm so fucking tired of that. I don't want to fucking do that shit. I feel like such a goddamn idiot when I drink. Fuck, man. But it feels like there's no genuine fucking help for anything out there. Not for drinking, not for psychiatric fucking shit, not for nothing, man. Not for housing. It's just fake help, you know? Fake help, you know? Everything is like fake help. It's like the equivalent of putting a mask on to protect yourself from a deadly virus, right? It's pointless. It's just it's bullshit, you know? And because there's so much fake help, it prevents there from being any real help, basically. I don't know how the fuck I fell down so far to become like I am now, you know? To be in this situation. Because, like, God, I had so much fucking potential. I guess I still do, kind of. When I was a kid, man, I was this computer whiz, you know? Like, hacker level computer whiz. Writing HTML and JavaScript and reading books on Fortran and Pascal and fucking fixing electronics and stuff. One of the first computers I had was like, I think it was an Apple II, if I remember correctly. The thing had like a broken disk drive. I took this thing apart, disassembled the thing, fixed the disk drive, and put it back together when I was like 7 or 8 or something. And then I started getting these like old MS-DOS computers, and I was learning DOS. And I learned Windows 3.1, Windows 95, on and on. I went with, you know, learning just one Windows version after another until finally Windows went to shit and I learned Linux. Basically learned a little bit of coding in a Unix environment, kind of, you know. But it's like, I can't. I don't know what the fuck to do. I can't seem to make real money for the life of me, man. And I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with no home. What am I supposed to do when I don't have a home, man? Well, just get a job. Well, fuck. Where am I gonna sleep? Where am I gonna prepare a meal? You know how fucking long it's been? It's been like over a year now. Or a year at least, since I've been able to even cook a meal. I had to heat up everything in a goddamn microwave. I used to make fucking, you know, pork chop. I'm a good cook, you know. I'm especially good with a, you know, with a grill. Make some pork chops and steaks and burgers and barbecued chicken. Mashed potatoes and just gravy. I mean, I can make all kinds of stuff, man. But I haven't even been able to cook a meal in fucking like a year. I've been eating everything out of a goddamn microwave. Most stupid fucking TV dinner shit and stuff for like a goddamn year. Or I go out and blow money at Taco Bell or Burger King or Carl's Jr. or something sometimes. Or get a fucking cheap pizza from Little Caesars or something. But it's all fucking junk. It's all crap junk food. I'm getting like sick. I'm getting sick at this point to where like because I haven't been eating well. I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't had any love or affection in my life. It's getting to the point where like I bought some biotin because like I was starting to get a bald patch on my head for a little while. It was from ripping my hair out because I've been so goddamn stressed out and so depressed and so like out of it that I just been like started ripping my hair out because I can't fucking stand it. I'm fucking just getting sick. It's been like a week or something since I've taken a normal shit. There wasn't diarrhea, basically. Pasty fucking green, neon colored fucking sticky glue like diarrhea, you know? Oh yeah, good times, man. I feel sick, man. I just feel like I'm falling apart, man. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, just falling apart. I can't stand this being alone shit and having no one that gives a shit, you know? Closest thing I have to someone who cares is my mom's husband, and he's nice, but he's not really, you know, he can't really help me. And I mean, he could, you know, him and my sister, if we could all improve our situation, if they would listen to me at all, but I have no control over what they do, so they're just, I guess, gonna live the rest of their lives in a camp trailer, and I don't know, be screwed, I guess, because they won't go in together and get a place. We could. But they won't listen to me, and they have money, and they won't do it, so I'm screwed, you know? I can't make people do shit. If they insist on living in camp trailers and pissing their money away on shit, then not a damn thing I can do about it. I wish to hell he hadn't sold the fucking place. But I thought that, you know, I thought it was the best thing to do. So I kind of talked him into it like an idiot, you know, because my sister's boyfriend was just basically torturing me through the whole time when I lost my mom. You know, my sister was around. They'd only let one person at a time in to see my mom at the hospital. I only went to visit her once because I knew that she would want to see John, and my sister wanted to go every single fucking day, so it was like, and then this Garth dude was there just to torture me every fucking night, every day. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't fucking hardly eat, because every time I'd fucking walk out and leave my room, I'd have this dude fucking like snarling and growling and threatening and talking shit to me. He made my life a living hell when he was around, man. And I couldn't get away from him, and like John was trying to move him into the house, like I thought it was the smart thing to do was to sell the place, because I mean we had talk about being a targeted individual. We had a whole house full of perps across the street from me, or a couple houses actually, just full of these like drug-addled psycho fucking perps, basically. Shitloads of them. And I didn't even like to go out in the driveway or be in the front yard, because there'd be these people just staring at me and talking shit and like trying to stir shit up. But hell, when he sold the place, he just let himself get screwed. All of us basically. He sold the place for like half of what he could have got for it. divided the money up 3 ways, and every which way we go. I thought, when I was like kind of talking him into it, I thought the whole idea was to sell the place, and then we'd go in together and pool the money to get a better place. Right? That was my idea, but that wasn't how it happened, you know. Instead, we just ended up going our separate ways, and I couldn't get anyone to rent anything or sell anything to me for the life of me, so just piss away all my fucking money at a motel. All my stuff, everything I own. I got a big storage facility full of my stuff that I had to like load up by myself. Take a bunch of truckloads of stuff, and I went and bought a bunch of Rubbermaid containers to fill up with my stuff. I got, you know, huge storage facility full of stuff, but no home, you know. It cost me $120 a month to maintain that, and another $60 for car insurance, and fucking another $1,400 a month now for the motel, which most of the time it was $2,400 a month. So, and then on top of that, I'm buying shit on the internet like a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm gonna buy a tapestry. Oh, I'm gonna buy a fucking lava lamp because lava lamps are cool, you know. Buying stupid shit that. Part of me, and I bought a bunch of like things thinking I was gonna resell them, but I'm having fucking shit luck when it comes to selling shit, you know. I got a bunch of rings and earrings and necklaces and things, thinking, no, those will be good, easy to sell, right? I thought, but I don't know where. Who the hell am I gonna sell them to? Buying like tapestries and paintings and things, thinking, oh, those would look cool on the wall. What wall? I don't have walls. I don't have a home, you know. I got a fucking projector and a pull down projector screen and all this shit. Nowhere to fucking put it, you know. Fucking got a computer chair, mini fridge, fucking whole bunch of dishes and silverware, and you know, just about everything you'd need for a home, but I don't have a home. That's the one thing I don't have. I don't have a home, and I don't got no love in my life. That's what the fuck I really need, is love, man. I need, you know, a support structure, basically. I need somebody there for me. Somebody I can be there for them. It'll make me stronger, make me a better person, you know. And just having that there would be... I feel like it's passed me by, though, you know. And I hate that feeling of just being empty. I feel like I've been abandoned, you know. God dang it. I don't know, I hate this shit, man. Damn it. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna... This is my, you know, depression. What happens after I drink, you know? But it's like when I'm sober. God, I felt so sick for so long. Last time I fucking drank before this, I mean, I got really sauced. It started Mother's Day, you know? Because I'm missing my mom, and I have to hear them mention mom fucking thousands of times in a row. Every time I turn on the TV or look at a YouTube or anything, they're just mentioning mom, mom, mom all the time. And it was tearing me apart, you know? Breaking my fucking heart. Thinking about my mom. Dude, and there are other things that torment me, like my dreams, man. I half the time I don't even remember my dreams anymore. Maybe if I take that galantamine or whatever, sometimes I can remember having dreams, but it used to be that, you know, the sort of spiritual attacks I would get would be these nightmares and stuff. But around the time when I lost my mom and Garth showed up at the house and stuff, dude, before I lost my mom, before Garth and them showed up at the house, I used to have wonderful, happy dreams like every night. Like I was sad to wake up because every night I had these beautiful dreams. And I'd wake up and go, oh no, you know, back to this, you know. Have these happy fucking good dreams. And then ever since that, for like the last year, I almost can't even hardly ever remember my dreams. And if I do remember any of my dreams, half the time they're nightmares, you know.